Hello, sorry, disconnected just now. That's why I can um continue my live now. I'm sorry for the friend just now. He or she sent me the messages. I cannot respond to him because of the disconnection. Okay, what I say? Yeah, evidence all the time. Um, in my previous episodes, maybe 2 years ago, not only 2 years ago, 1 year ago, I mentioned about evidence already. If somebody want to hide up the evidence, you never can find the evidence. By the way, if some people just ignore the evidence, you also cannot find the evidence. And in many situations, you we cannot make the decision according to the evidence because we are not machine. We are human beings. We should judge the situation by our brain, and we can make the right decision. So, what is evidence? I don't know. Evidence is very important in the war because we always make the special strategy according to the situation and our judgment and our analysis. So, because of this, we are human. We are not machines. If we input the evidence, then get to the conclusion very easy, very easy to make the action because human are machines. And I don't understand why the administration, the governments, the political people always accept the evidence like machines. They like to be machines. They don't like to be human. Also, they treat people like machines. They don't like to treat people like human. Well, I have no complaint about it because China is the worst government among other countries. That's why I can't complain anymore about other countries. I know the main problem is in China, not in other countries. But now China is spreading troubles all over the world. That's why I have to try to explain about the evidence and about I just found this, some evidence on Twitter. I don't know whether they keep it or not. It's the evidence about many years ago they make the decision to launch the initiate the biochemical weapons, and they also did the human clinical trial for the from the virus. It the virus just like SARS, and all people. I don't know where they got the people like that, and all the human beings were killed because of the virus. And in my previous channel, I made an episode that if the COVID-19 is in the high concentration in the air, all people can be killed because it's from a. I got the conclusion from a Mandarin episode um, last year, the year before last year, maybe. I can't remember. It's the very beginning of the COVID-19 epidemic, and it said that within 3 hours, all medical staff of two departments were killed by the COVID-19 completely. That's why I guess that in the higher concentration of the virus of COVID-19, all people can be killed. That's why I said I have no idea whether the vaccine is useful or not. But in the high concentration of virus, I promise you that vaccine doesn't work at all. And also many informations you can find online. I don't need to repeat it. That's why I feel scared. What's wrong with this world? And why people cannot be treated like people? We are human. We are not animals. We're not machines. Why we were treated like machines? Why our brain were locked down like machines? And now the computer is trying to replace our brain. Okay, our life is rocked with the internet, with the yeah, with the protocols which we think is quite normal, it's quite acceptable for modern world, but it's not acceptable for human beings. Well, I hope some good news I also get from online that maybe U.S. will make some actions to fight against China. But I really hope so, and I really hope more Chinese people can be saved because one of a friend online say asked me whether a Chinese guy who uh, free away from China is a pay is a is a what's say agents or intelligent agents or a spy. I'm not sure, but I think most Chinese people suffer from CCP. That's why most of Chinese people are refugees. But you cannot find enough space to support such kind of people. I understand. It's not the other country's duty, but please treat them nice. They suffer a lot. And yeah, some of them are really spies. I'm not sure yet. So there should be a process to treat them as human, and even their spies give them the opportunity to be what's it to be like soldiers surrounded in the war. So I don't know whether human organizations, the human rights organizations, are considering about such kind of thing and try to give them the give the Chinese people, including me, Chinese people, an opportunity to survive. You know, that's just like a karma. You got a lot of money from China. You got a lot of advantage from China, and the Chinese people suffer more. So it's like a karma, and Chinese people will run away from China for the protection. And the human rights situation is getting worse and worse in China, and that's why the Chinese government is getting more and more wealthy. And the Chinese people, Chinese government can bribe more other countries. So the word is just like a karma in Buddhism, even though it's not my religion, but I still believe in karma. So if you do something bad, you will get the bad consequence. Okay, I cannot complain about anyone else because everybody has their own brains. Everybody can make the decision what kind of life is. And anyway, God uh, already reviews everything for you. That's why, well, yeah, heaven is heaven and hell is hell. Nobody can deny it. But people are getting more and more indifferent to the world and getting more and more greedy for money. But fewer people are getting more and more interested in the heaven and hell. So that's the key point of this word. Well, thank you very much for listening. I hope I can explain everything well, clearly, and make you understand what is happening in China and in the world. Maybe the apocalyptic, apocalyptic. Sorry for my English. Maybe doom cannot be avoided, But anyway, everybody has to save ours, uh, ourselves, right? So we have to follow God's instruction to do more good things, to get rid of the bad things. So we try to save this world. We try to save ourselves. But many people think it's nothing to do with ourselves. And even in the religion's peer praises, people just pray to the God, but they have no idea what is happening in this world. And even the church never spread the anti-socialism ideas. Even though socialism is spreading the anti-religious ideas. So, so I don't understand what is happening now. I can't explain the phenomenon now because money can do everything. Because wealthy people can control everything. Oh, yeah. So I only can pray to God to save people, save human beings, to save our planet, to save, yeah, save democracy, so we can be treated as human. Thank you very much for listening. Please stay safe. Bye.